Hello, hello. Well, sorry I wasn't on last week, but my eyes were like all swollen. My name is Teresa Micheletti, and this site is called Take What Rings True. So let's make sure we have sound here. Yes, we do. Okay. So today I want to talk about angels, gratitude, and support. And since this site is called Take What Rings True, if you don't believe what I say, that's fine. Take what you believe and let the rest go. So, do you ever call on angels to help you? Did you know that you have to give them permission to help? There's a rule for life on earth, and you have to give permission for angels to help you. They will help you on your life chart. So if you wrote, I'm going to move to Kansas City, then they'll help you move to Kansas City in your life chart. So all the big things that you've written in your life chart, they will help you figure that out. Actually, not figure it out. They will help you on your path. So it's sort of like a GPS. So if you get off track and you go to Tennessee first, then they'll guide you back to get to Kansas City. So first, I want to talk about angels. Then I want to talk about support. And then I want to talk about gratitude. So many angels are out of work. Specific angels may be overworked. So archangels come with their healing batons. Hey, Hilda. And they have a baton, which has a big sphere on the end of it. And they put the sphere in this like ocean of healing energy and fill up their sphere with healing energy. And then they use that healing wand to help people. So either someone has asked for healing or someone has asked for someone else for healing. And if their soul allows that, then the healing is released. If their soul is not allowed that, they touch the person, but nothing happens because their soul said, nope, nope, nope. Their soul does not want that to happen. You know, we all need to die from something. And if your soul has chosen to die from whatever that illness is or surgery or whatever, then that's negated. So you need to be specific. Don't just say, help me. Help you what? So spirit guides can read your mind if you give them permission. So you can say to your guide, your spirit guide, I would like you to be able to read my mind for the rest of this lifetime. And then they will read your mind and you don't have to say anything out loud. You can whisper and they can hear a whisper. Angels can only catch the last thing, the last thought that you had. And you can give them all the permission you want. They're not allowed to read your mind. So spirit guides can read your mind if you give them permission. Angels can only read the very last thought. So I want to talk to you about support. A situation may not be supported or appreciated. So in combination, have you ever had kids with wonky behavior? I used to teach school in my other life, elementary school, and I had 8 fourth graders who did not behave and had wonky behavior. Now, part of it was overstimulation. One was classified as ADHD, another one ADD. It doesn't matter what the categories are. They just had difficulty getting along with the other students or being able to function all day and be calm. So I didn't have enough corners. Often, if you put those kind of kids at the edge of a group, they have some space and they feel better. But I didn't have enough edges to separate them. So it was a situation where the teacher who came before me, we used to have these cards that we would fill out at the end of the year. And it would say, average behavior or needs additional help, etc. Well, none of these kids needed additional help. They were all supposedly regular kids. And the next year, when the teacher that had assigned those kids to my class, I assigned some of the kids, not I, the committee that decided how to split the kids up so that they would have an advantage in the next year. She was very upset that I had 3 of those kids in her class. Well, she had not identified them correctly. And to me, it was like, okay, well, we have to split those kids up. So you get some of them. Oh, well. So support. Sometimes people do not give you support when they should give you support. And a lot of times you're not appreciated. I was not appreciated for having 8 kids like that in my room. Often, because I could teach a combination class, like a 2nd and 3rd grade class, a 3rd and 4th grade class, a 5th and 6th grade class, and have 2 different curriculums, I got those assignments every year. And it was because I could handle them. Well, that didn't mean that I should handle them. Some other people I felt should have a chance to learn how to do that too. So I felt underappreciated. However, angels are often underappreciated. When you call angels in to help you, do you thank them afterwards? Do you give them gratitude? Did you know that when you give angels gratitude, they get more light? They can hold space more? I didn't figure that out until I was working on healing and working on a project where I was bringing in a lot of energy. And I asked for Archangel Michael to come and Archangel Raphael. And they would be there and then all of a sudden like fade away. Well, I wasn't holding space for them. So many people are calling on the specific named angels that a lot of times they can't hold the space. They need our help, our support, our gratitude to help them hold space. So if you call on Archangel Michael or you call on Archangel Raphael or whoever, hold space for them. Like actually think of, okay, they're here. Thank you for being here. I'm holding space for you. I'm recognizing you. You don't have to say that out loud, but just know you're holding space for them. Don't just call them in like, okay, Archangel Michael, I want you to help heal this person. And then you don't think about it anymore because I realized that I was not holding space for them. I needed to hold space. I needed to be present and hold space for them to help me heal someone or send energy or bring light, whatever it was I was asking them to do. So when you are able to call on angels, which you can at all times, there's so many angels who are not doing anything. They're just sitting around, not sitting around. They're just waiting for people to ask for them. So ask for them. Regular angels, the unnamed angels, they're always ready. You can call on thrones, you can call on a principality, you can call on a virtue, you can call on all the different kinds of angels. I think the ones that are named get called on more because we know their names. So don't take them for granted like I did and not hold space for them. So send the angels gratitude, send the angels love and light, and they can hold more energy. It's like I used up the angels, the angel that I called, say Michael, Archangel Michael. It's like I used up all his energy and then did not reinstate it, did not add to it. The gratitude, just being thankful alone, adds light and energy to them. Gratitude actually gives them more energy, more light, and raises your vibration at the same time. When you give gratitude, your vibration goes up. So consider that. Being thankful raises your vibration. Can you imagine that? So, hey, Debbie. Hey, Carla. Thank you for joining me. So, angels, gratitude and support. We need to give angel support, not only ask them to support us, we need to give them support. And the way we can do that is to send gratitude. You can send light also, but gratitude really, really helps to make them more substantial. Since I'm clairvoyant, I can see them. So if I call on Archangel Raphael and I can see his light, I can also see it start diminishing because he's like using it all up. I need to hold space for any angels that I ask to come, and I need to thank them. And so do you if you're calling on them. If you want them to be able to sustain the energy to help you, if it's just a one-time thing, then they probably don't need to be filled up with more energy. But it's very helpful to them because there's other people calling on them. Your personal angel is with you all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. They do not leave your side. Spirit guides may go to a meeting on the other side and they can bilocate. They can be with you and also at a meeting. Also, they can watch you on this device, sort of like an iPad, so they can keep track of you. But your personal angel is always next to you. I remember Francine, Sylvia Brown's spirit guide, saying they even notice you if you blink differently. And they'll notify your spirit guide, hey, something's going on here. There's something going on. So they are always, always, always paying attention to you. Call on them. Ask them to help you and be specific. Call on the other kinds of angels. Thrones will help to heal, not just archangels. Principalities are God's angels, and they can do all of the things that angels do. But most of the time, you only need one of them, and they come when needed. They're the ones who were standing around the World Trade Center the day before it got attacked. And most angels on the other side, most spirit guides on the other side, had not been alerted that there was going to be something happening at 9/11 or on 9/11. But the principalities came and stood guard, and they knew that there was going to be something happening. And every single person who died on 9/11 was immediately taken to the other side. There weren't any ghosts or leftover people that had not been attended to. They were attended to immediately. So even though there was a whole bunch of people, angels took care of them immediately. So in the times to come, there's going to be, like we have some earthquakes right now where a lot of people have died. Angels take care of them. They're on top of it. And if there's a whole bunch of people coming at once, then there's like a signal that goes out on the other side and says, okay, we need more people to help transition people to the other side. And so any spirit guides or any angels that are available will go to the orientation center and help people as they transition. So they don't just leave you hanging somewhere. That doesn't happen. Now, if you chose to be a ghost, which I was for centuries, if you chose to be a ghost, and it's usually because, for me, it was because I was so forlorn. I was in such grief because my child had been put out in the middle of a field and just left to die. So I was grief-stricken for centuries. And it took a while for angels to convince me, even for me to listen, to transition to the other side. Now, if you're someone who's been a ghost, well, then you're in that moment, you're in that present. All time stops. And so you don't realize you've been there for hundreds of years. And then finally, you're cognizant enough to be able to transition to the other side. It isn't like no one was trying to help you. It's just that you weren't ready. And that's okay. If you saw the movie The Sixth Sense, the guy didn't realize that he was dead. He thought he was still alive because all time stopped for him. So, angels, gratitude, and support. If you call on angels, give them specific directions. What do you want help with? So just don't say, help me. Help you what? If you're in a court case, ask for the angels to come and help you, to make the truth be known. I always put purple light around people's heads, all the people who are in the court, or what do you call those things? Arbitration rooms. Put purple light of correct thinking around people's heads who are going to testify for something. Ask for the time to be shortened so that whatever it is you're dealing with goes by quickly. So you give specific directions to the angel in whatever way you want them to help. If you want them to heal, then tell them, I want my lungs healed. I want my optimum health. I want all the cells to move to my optimum health, my optimum DNA, my optimum energy as soon as possible. Be specific. Don't just say, help me. And remember, thank the angels. Thank your spirit guides. Gratitude brings you higher vibration, and gratitude brings them more energy and light. And in this time of transition from one dimension to another dimension, then there's more people calling on more angels, and they have more stuff to do. But there's then a lot of angels just like hanging out, just going, well, nobody's asking for me. Nobody's asking for help. So don't feel that you can't ask for angels. Rahim, one of Sylvia Brown's guides, we were having a question and answer session. And I asked, my dad had been sick. He'd been in intensive care for 10 and a half weeks. And I asked if I was asking for too much. And he said, you cannot ask for too much. Ask for more healing. Ask for more angels. You cannot ask for too much. So stop believing that, oh, I asked God for help yesterday, so I can't ask for help today. Oh, no, I talked to angels yesterday. Can't talk today. Stop with that. I don't know why humans believe that it's not okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. Be specific. Ask for help. So be specific when you talk to angels. Give gratitude and support them. Hold space for them. Don't just say, okay, angel, I want you to come in and help heal me. And then go watch television. It's like hold space for them. Think of them being filled with light. Thank them for being with you, and hold some space so they can hold the energy. Because angels are not always in physical form, just like God is not always in physical form. Angels are not always in physical form. They have to be in their physical form to help you. So hold some space for them so that they can become the whole person, the whole physical being, spirit that they can be, so that they can help you. Hold space for the angels. Did you know you were that powerful? You are. So, angels, gratitude, and support. Give the angels support, give them gratitude, and I thank them all the time for all the help they give me. It's unbelievable how I can call on them and they're here. It doesn't take more than half a second and they're there. If you don't know which angel to ask for, which ones do healing and which ones do other things, that's okay. Just say what you want. And your personal angel and your personal spirit guide will help make sure that you get the angel you need to help. It's a half a second faster if you know which one it is, but that's okay. Ask for specific help. Remember, they need permission to help you. Okay. Thank you for joining me today, and call on angels today. Even if it's to make you feel better, tell them to sweep away the thoughts that you don't need anymore, or sweep away the negative thoughts, or sweep away the loops. You know how you get these loops? You think about the same thing over and over and over again. Ask them to sweep that away. There's so many things angels can do for you. So call on angels today, give them gratitude, and hold space for them. Give them support. Love you guys. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you next week. Bye.